The only ones who didn't win are the ones which are in serious trouble at the moment, Chelsea and Man United, really, innit? So
Mm, I think
yeah,
with Liverpool, yeah, I agree with you with that statement. But I think with Liverpool, for me, I said to everyone, I feel like last season was a freak season for them, and I feel like they addressed the problems that they needed to address.
I think they were
The,
tired, Sim.
yeah, they were, but I think they just needed to revamp that midfield. They needed to revamp it, and I think they have now. I think Shabasha,
Supposedly.
McAllister, yeah,
That's a
Shab-
shabash, like, you know.
It's a Shabazz.
Shabaz,
Man made him
Shabozla,
Albanian, bro.
Shabozla, McAllister, and what's
My
the
man's
guy
making him
Ryan?
Spanish.
What's his name? Ryan. What's his other name? His surname
Gravenberg.
Ryan Gravenberg. Yeah, man, that's a decent midfield, man. And I feel like they're ticking into form. I said to my friend yesterday, I said, with Liverpool's problem is they've got a good enough squad where they could probably play a second fiddle team in Europa to about, let's say, quarter final stages when it starts getting a bit serious. And they will probably win all their games or do decent in the Premier League because they don't really have to play their first team in Europa right now. They just,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they
Because
can rotate
I
the
think,
team. They've got
yeah, I
they've
think,
got a lot of youngsters in their team though, Sim. But where I think Klopp has consistently, under Klopp's best years at Liverpool, where he's had his best teams, he's always had a very powerful, dynamic attack. And
yeah,
you're right,
yeah.
that has always been built on a very energetic midfield. And I think they've got that back now. So obviously, Mo Salah is still world class. Um, Nunez is getting goals. Jota's getting goals. Luis is getting goals. It's a fluid front unit, and then that you've got the engines in the midfield, haven't you?
Yeah, you do. You sure do.
Did
You
you see the
sure do.
game?
I saw the game. It was a great tribute to Luis Diaz's Jota scored the goal and
Parents.
he held up a yeah because apparently
Yeah, do you know what? I was even
parents
going
have
to talk
been
about that, you know.
Yeah,
parents
The
well, we
parents
kidnapping
don't
and
have
shy
been
kidnapping.
away
the care.
from the tricky points. I wish Luis's Diaz's, we all do on the Everyday Fan. We wish the best for his parents. I hope that they get found soon.
They've
I
shout
can't.
out to the Colombian police. They've got his mum still, but they're still looking for his dad.
His
His
dad.
dad, yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. I honestly cannot fathom what that would feel like. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Apparently they got kidnapped if I'm correct.
Correct, both of them.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's a bit scary what that happened, but yeah, man, it was a great gesture from Jota and the Liverpool lads to when he
Mm.
scored a goal to hold up a shirt to say they're thinking of him. And I hope he saw it. Obviously, he might have not because of the situation currently at hand. But yeah, man, they seem to get the 3 points for him as well as kick on their search
It
for the
seemed to work
title.
as a sort of galvanizing factor, didn't it? It
Yeah,
brought them together. I
yeah,
thought they played really well yesterday. Um, yeah, Trent Alexander had a good game, I thought. Um, they moved the ball really, really quickly. I think it's taken a little bit of time for McAllister to adjust to that midfield role because he's not quite. I would have never have put McAllister as a Henderson. I would have
yeah.
never put McAllister as a Casemiro or Declan
But you
Rice
gotta
or a
understand
Thomas
though, like
Partey.
with Klopp's midfield, you just gotta kind of have legs, you know. You just gotta
Mm.
really have legs. You know what I mean? Because you don't. I think the technical surgeon out of all of them is Shablatsla,
Bosley. You can't say this
Shabozla.
guy's
I can't say his
name.
name, man. Shabozla. Yeah, Shabozla. I think he's the technical maestro in that midfield out of all of them. But yeah, man. Far from him, I think you just got to kind of have legs. To be fair.
No, what I'm saying is, Sim, is it's taken them a while because I think McAllister's better suited playing box to box. I think that's more of his natural role. So he'll
Yeah,
spend
yeah,
more time, if I'm being honest, receiving the ball on the half term and moving forward and working more on the edge of the opposition's box. But he's being asked to play in a different role this season where he's collecting the ball, playing back to goal
right
from the
to go.
Liverpool defense. And I
Yeah,
think he struggled quite a lot. I think we saw it against Brighton where he got picked off a few times. And I've seen if there's one weakness in the team at the moment, despite the legs, I think you can get at McAllister in the sense of
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think he's I don't think he's so assured playing his back to goal. I don't think he's, So we talked about him earlier. Someone like a Rodri or a Modric, they never, ever, ever seem to ever have anyone close to them, and that's just because they are very much aware. They've got that 360 view of what's going on around them. McAllister for me doesn't have
Mm.
that. I think you can get at him. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. When you put it as that, I do get what you mean. I
Yeah.
do get what you
All right, man. Well, look, we've chopped it up. It's been a very busy week. Once again, United are in absolute dog shit there. I don't know. Did we miss anything or anything else, you guys? Oh, yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to bring up, but I'll ask you lot if you lot wanted to bring up anything else before I make my final point that I want to make. I'll let you guys say what you want to say if there's anything to say.
no,
Well,
so
you can see my display pic, Angelotti, the boy Bellingham, 12 in 12,
Hey, that's exactly where I was
El
going.
Clasico,
Sim read my mind.
El Clasico. This is what I mean, yeah, when you're talking about on the
The
brink
guy.
of being world class. Pause.
No,
This is
he
what I
is world
mean.
class.
No,
Oh,
you know what's
No,
you
no,
know what's
no.
crazy? 85
Can I?
minutes, he's not in the game.
But this is what I mean when you say you're on the brink. The only reason why I'm not
that's
giving it
world
to him yet, Chris,
class.
wait. No, wait, Chris. The only reason why I'm not giving it to him yet is that one, in my
Mm,
mind, I believe he's world class. Yeah.
mm.
Gotta win something,
But
man.
he's got to win something. And
Gotta win
it's
something.
early days, Chris. It's early days. Let's not, because he could score 12 goals
Is
right
Zlatan
now.
world class?
Yes, you're doing your
Yeah,
mad.
come on.
There's
Yeah,
Zlatan
come on.
Ibrahimovic.
Never won Champions League.
No, but he's
Never
won
won a
every
Euros. Never
single.
won a World Cup.
No,
Never
no,
won
but
Champions League. The
he's never
biggest,
gonna.
the biggest trophies. Biggest
He's
He's won
never
trophies.
gonna.
he's won bare
He,
leagues and he's been in the best teams.
yeah,
Jude's,
that's what I was
Jude's
like. That
only really not that saying he's starting. He's been at Dortmund. Now he's at Madrid. Bro, we gotta give him time. We can't. You can't start throwing
yeah.
players into
Oh,
certain things, bro.
he's
Like
all right.
he's
Whatever. All right.
amazing. No, bro, he's amazing. There's no bro. We throw around the words too much, bro. It's like
I hear you.
it's like all these simps out here, man. They say I love you too quickly, bro. Bro, you got
Jay.
Let
we
my
got to
boy
throw,
Paz talking
got to
stuff,
throw around
man.
certain words, B. Like you can't do that, man.
Bro, I hit a pause, Sim. I
Got
hear you.
your
Lot.
whole
Listen, all
back,
right. Let me
man.
say this. Let me say this. I'm jumping the gun on Bellingham. Pause. I am, I am ahead of the game. I agree with you lot. Got to win something. Need to be more. Because I don't care. I think he's gonna do it. I think Bellingham's gonna be at Madrid for about 5, 6 years, and he's gonna win the Champions League. He's gonna win Liga, and I personally think we've got our best chance of winning something with England because of him. Because of him and Kane. To be fair, did you lot see Kane yesterday?
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
goodness.
of course, of course.
Oh my goodness. Like, if anyone, me, remember we had that massive argument, Sim, back in the studio ages ago. We were arguing about is Kane elite? Like, it's don't get me wrong, the
I've
Bundesliga
had
is
that.
a
But we just wanted him to leave Tottenham and go and do it somewhere else, man.
and he's doing it now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Like,
he's
but
doing it now.
Chris,
would you off the back of that performance, especially as well, Sim, would you say that Kane's elite? Or do you still think he needs to win? They're gonna win the Bundesliga.
Chris, just not a defamation of character to just clear things up. My only thing with everyone is, yeah, and the Kane Hall situation, him being elite, is that what he was doing at Tottenham and what he's doing at Bayern, you can see the big difference. It's not that he's changed as a player, he's doing it around world class players where it adds to something in the end. He was literally doing the same what he's doing at Tottenham and not, he was getting the same accolades and praises because he's scoring goals. Do you notice yesterday he scored a hat trick? Do you know how much other people scored as well?
8 goals, 8-0, yeah.
And this is what I'm trying to say. Now he's generally in a team where he's going to get challenged. Does that make sense? So if he doesn't perform, other players will come in. I think at Tottenham, he was performing, but it was like, okay, Kane could be crap for, let's say, 70 minutes and he score like a brace in the next 10. I'm not trying to say that's not world class, but for me, it was just scary that we're giving this guy the same accolades and it's not achieving anything. As you said, he's going to win the Bundesliga. He's gonna probably get to the quarters or semis in the Champions League. He probably win. What's that? The equivalent of the FA Cup begins with P.
Put cow.
Put cow. He'll probably win that, but he's winning. That's what I'm trying to say. He's gonna get that winning mentality in him. So next season, he might push on to go and do more. Me personally, I've always rated the guy. I just didn't rate what he was doing at Tottenham because for me, it was just like, okay, Kane, I get it. How many times are you going to score 25 goals plus? And people are like, but he's scoring 25. I'm like, what is it amounting
I
to?
hear you.
What is it amounting to?
I hear you.
We
I
know,
hear you.
like now,
At the end of the day, you can be a Matt Letizia, you can be a Premier League great,
yeah,
but it ain't gonna. I get you. But
it's not
Bellingham
going to
now,
happen.
Don't
I
come
think
from that Leticia, you know, my guy.
nah,
Nah,
it's true.
we
I'm
will never
sorry.
come. We
A
will
bunch of
never
before
go
I get
there.
a bunch of people just ripping my head off, like Bellingham, I'm ready to just kill this stream here. Like he's world class. I don't care. Like I don't. I've heard it. The boys, I've heard it all from. I'm about 15 different group chats on my WhatsApp. I've blown them all up saying he's what everyone. Most people disagree. 90% of these people disagree with me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm tapped. I'm triggered. I don't care what you want to call it. Yeah, he's world class. I ain't gonna
Who?
say anything else.
Bellingham.
Yeah.
I wouldn't disagree, but we just gotta wait, man. We gotta
All right.
wait.
Cool. You lot. Wait. I'm putting it there now, lads. It's been a fantastic stream once again. We've managed to get through a lot of material there, to be honest. A lot of material. It's been a really interesting week. Let's look at the very quickly what we got coming up. So, is it Champions League
No,
next
we got
week?
no,
No,
we've got EF, we got EFL during the week and League Cup. No,
that's it.
EFL during the week, and we've got Premier League on the weekend. So
Perfect. So the next big game for United will be Newcastle.
Castle
Um,
next week
who
here
have you
for
guys
Arsenal's
got? You
West
guys
Ham.
are off out of the EFL, so you got a week off, yeah?
No, no, we got West Ham. We
You
got
got
West
West
Ham on
Ham. That's
Wednesday.
it. So it's Bournemouth,
Mm.
Liverpool. So an EFL Cup goes like this: West Ham, Arsenal. Maybe we should do a midweek pod. We got West Ham, Arsenal, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Chelsea, Blackburn, Everton, Burnley, Ipswich, Fulham, who are absolutely flying at the top of the championship at the moment.